Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Think Future. My name is Calabucas, and once again, we're coming at you live from deep in the heart of Silicon Valley, California. We're talking innovation startups, the future. Yes, we're still talking innovation. Not necessarily those, and not necessarily in that order. If you're watching on YouTube, smack that subscribe button and hit that bell so you'll be notified when a new show comes up. And if you're listening on your favorite podcast service, please subscribe and drop a note on Apple Podcasts. Tell me what you think of the show. All right. So, quick quiz. Don't think about it at all. But let me put out the situation for you. Let's say you're at a meeting, at a conference, or at a meeting with your company. So your company is there. A lot of your company is there, and you have to go up and do a presentation. And you get to choose where in the order you get to present. So you can present first, you can present in the middle, you can present last. What do you do? Quick. Which one are you? Are you the first? Are you the middle? Are you the last? Well, I'm always the first. I always step up and present the first. And why do I do that? Well, because I figure that if I'm the first, then I can get it over and done with, and I can sit back and relax. I can enjoy the rest of the meeting. I am the first. I like to be the first. And I talk to other people and I say, well, I ask them the same question. First, last, or in the middle? And most people want to be somewhere in the middle. A few people say they want to be last because they dread making presentations. And everyone knows that. I think public speaking is the number 2 most horrible thing that people have issues with. I think it's after death and funerals and death of a loved one. Public speaking fits right in under that because public speaking is so detested by so many people. So many people fear public speaking. It's amazing. But from a public speaking perspective, I would say that I always go first, and I want to go first because I want it to get over with. Once I get it over with, then I can sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of the meeting and watch everybody else do their presentation. Now, when I presented this to a few people I know, they said, well, sometimes you want to be the last because if you're the last, you're the most memorable. And sometimes you want to be somewhere in the middle because you don't really like your presentation and you don't really want to push it too hard. But I think that whole thing is indicative. It's kind of like all these other things I was telling you about. Media is indicative of the way society goes. Mimetic theory comes from media. There's all these things that we create that are clues to the way the culture works. And I think the whole concept of series, where you fit into the series, is an indicator of how much of a vanguard you are when it comes to doing new and different and innovative things. So if you want to be the first, if you want to be the vanguard, if you want to be at the very beginning, you'll say, I'll go first. And it's not just because you want to relax and watch everybody else complete. It's because you want to be first. You want to be before everyone else. And most people are uncomfortable to be the first. They don't like being the first. They don't like setting the stage. But if you ask me, that's what innovators do. Innovators should be the first. Innovators should set the stage. Innovators should go first. Innovators should present first, and innovators should be the trailblazers, the vanguards that move first into the future. We are the tip of the spear. The only problem is a lot of people are uncomfortable being the tip of the spear. They're uncomfortable being the ones out in front. They're uncomfortable being the ones treading new ground, taking on new territory, doing new things. If you ask me, I'm pretty harsh about this. If you aren't comfortable being right in front, taking the tip of the spear, breaking new ground, being somewhere where nobody else is, then maybe you shouldn't be innovating. Maybe you shouldn't be in the innovation space. Maybe you should be somewhere in the middle or somewhere near the end. If you don't want to be the tip of the spear, if you don't want to be the vanguard, then is innovation the right place for you? That's it for me for today. See you next time, and until then, don't forget to to think future.